everybody, welcome to another video. Today, well, just listening to the operation story since all the servers are dead. Oh, we can't actually play them, but we can listen to them, so let's begin with the first one.
The defeat of Russia in the east allowed Germany to concentrate its forces for one massive assault on the British sectors. The initial hurricane bombardment was heard as far away as London. General Ludendorff then ordered his stormtroopers to attack the enemy trench lines.
Nice.
By July 1918, the German army had total control of the Soissons-Château-Thierry roads. These were vital lifelines for the German soldiers based in the Marne salient. Fearing an offensive in this region, the French planned to force the Germans out of this area. They would make use of one of this war's most brilliant new weapons: tanks.
Okay. We're talking about France and Germany now. Eastern Front?
The US Army's attack along the River Meuse would be the first time most of these so-called doughboys had witnessed real combat. Though this assault came as a surprise to the Central Powers, the German army was an experienced elite force, ready for anything.
Western Front, yeah. Oh, this one. Devil's Anvil. Okay.
For centuries, the city of Verdun had been a symbol of French strength. However, in 1916, the defenses around the city were neglected in this quiet sector. But then at dawn, on the 21st of February, a sudden infernal barrage of 1 million shells hammered Verdun, turning it into the Devil's Anvil.
No man's land for sure. Trees.
On the anniversary of their humiliating defeat at Caporetto, the Italian army launched a huge assault to win back the land they had lost from the now well-prepared Austro-Hungarians. This would be the ultimate test for both of these courageous armies.
Interesting. I like how Italy betrayed, switched sides during World War I.
– 1916. The Eastern Front is locked in a stalemate. After several failed and expensive campaigns, the Russians were unwilling to attack, while the Austro-Hungarians were content to hold the line. Germany battled the Allies in France and Belgium, but the Allies needed to attack the Central Powers on both fronts. So the under-resourced Russian army was pressed to find new methods to break down the superior Habsburg forces that had long resisted them.
Now that's the Eastern Front. Gallipoli, let's go. Australia.
April 1915. The Allies begin their major combined arms offensive against the Ottoman Empire. Their ultimate goal, to control the sea route from Europe to Russia. The first step in that plan required the control of the Dardanelles, a narrow waterway leading to the Turkish capital, Constantinople.
It was a horrible campaign. Very horrible.
Russia, 1919. A civil war rages between the revolutionary Bolsheviks and the anti-communist White armies. On the banks of the Great Volga River, the town of Tsaritsyn stands as one of Russia's most important industrial centers and the gateway to central Russia. Having laid siege to Tsaritsyn on 3 previous occasions, the White Army, now aided by British tanks and planes, finally succeeded in capturing the town. These counter-revolutionaries, mostly Cossacks and old imperial forces, hoped to use this victory to secure southern Russia and ultimately launch an assault on Moscow, the seat of Bolshevik power. However, the Red Army, with its radical but popular ideologies, still controlled the central regions. This meant that most of the country's oil and grain were under Bolshevik control. With winter fast approaching, the Bolsheviks thought that the White Army would be too weak to hold the town for much longer.
Wow. If I had to choose a side, I'd probably choose the White Army. Sorry, people that support communism, I don't support that. What's the miss? Yeah. Oil of empires.
With war on the horizon, British High Command recognized that a new mechanized conflict was inevitable. Fuel for these new machines of war came from lands dominated by the Ottomans. These regions also held vital trade routes and strategic positions. Controlling them was therefore a critical step in winning the war.
And that's the Ottoman Empire. In Egypt. I never heard of it. That campaign at least. And that's it. If you haven't done so yet, like and subscribe. And we're going to start the next episode that is in Saudi Arabia. Or Egypt, I don't know where it is. I think it's in Egypt. So, yeah, see ya and thanks for watching.